Alright, we're going to try to beat Darkest Dungeon today. I don't know if it's going to happen. We have 2 more wings of the titular dungeon to run. I think my characters are pretty much prepped for it. I'll double check. I put together a group of names last session of who I wanted to use for it. We have to do 1 exhausting dungeon, right? Which is a really, really long endurance run. And then we have to do a... I think it's just a final boss fight after that, right, is what I know about it. I have been opening myself up more and more to...
So well regarded is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Titular. God insert. I've been exposing myself more and more to walkthroughs and data as we've gone way over the how long to beat of 43 hours. Note that a lot of the clock time is for me playing the game off stream, so it hasn't actually affected the schedule as badly as it appears to have, but we are over time on this, and I'd like to wrap it as much as possible. I'm not sure if I'm willing to be as cheesy as to look at a map for the next Darkest Dungeon level, because my understanding is the whole thing that makes it difficult is how big and long it is, and if I have a map I know exactly where to go, it makes it a lot less challenging. But if I'm going to lose 4 characters, it's going to take a really long time to power up another 4 to attempt it again. So I guess maybe if stuff's starting to get really bad in this wing, maybe I'll pull up a map at that time to try to salvage a victory, but I won't be looking at it quite so closely. How dark is the Darkest Dungeon? It's pretty dark, gotta say. Let me remind myself who I'm taking to the next wing of the Darkest Dungeon. I think I was taking Propagabler. Alright. Yes. Child's Play, blah, blah, blah. I think I can tell based on whether they have all of the quirks or not. I want to say I was taking Yahan. Unfortunately, I can't take Cert because it's the Crimson Curse. Yeah. Who else was it? Brusky, maybe? Yeah, looks like it. And it may have been Sanguine. No, Sanguine has too many debuffs. No, Sanguine also has Never Again, so I could take him again if I wanted to. Kai Grandma? Pick a Hellion, other stuff that could nuke row 4, and be ready to fight beasts and Eldritch. Okay. So it was probably the Houndmaster then, probably Kami. Yeah, looks right. They're all stress-free, right? They are. I should look through their camping skills as well, since we're going to be doing a lot of camping on this mission. The Bortle scale was a 1 to 7 scale, and how non-light polluted the night sky is. Oh. I had never heard of it before, right on. So I think we're going to want buffs and stress removal for this. Hit rank 4, he can hit rank 4. Cry Havoc is row 3 only, though. Should do everything from rank 2. Yes. Okay. You might get killed in here. We'll see what happens. It's pretty lethal. I think this is Propagable 2, though. I think there's been a past version of Propagable who did die. Let me confirm that. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, yes, he used to be an Arbalest. This is Propagabler. It's even more Propagable than the original Propagable who died a long time ago. Okay, minus stress for a certain number of battles, nighttime ambush. Could take the Hound's Watch, although I don't know if surprise attacks actually happen in the Darkest Dungeon. I feel like there's a lot of mechanics that don't apply in there. Produce a random supply item, extra scouting chance, minus stress, but increases stress for companions. Move a disease. I don't think we get diseases in there. Probably give everyone encourage. Haven't gotten Propagablist yet. Yeah, Yukupo became a god. Anyone that has this torch symbol next to their name has already been in the Darkest Dungeon and completed a mission and now will never return. But everybody else in town loves them and gives them extra respect, provides XP for them. I love that mechanic, it's very clever. Revel. Revel might be a decent I'm in really big trouble stress-wise thing to take, but the downside's pretty bad. Scouting chance I don't think really matters. That's right. And when they're in the Darkest Dungeon, if you don't succeed on your mission, in order to escape, you have to sacrifice a party member to hold the monsters at bay so the other three can get away. So you better go in when you know you're going to win, or you're going to have a bad time. Nothing interesting here. Let's make sure I'm all the way prepped here. I may as well just buy everyone's skills. Not that expensive. Yeah, it's pretty great. So they can't go back in, and the buff that they get makes it so that they no longer count against the roster limit. So I have way more characters than 29 in this list because these first group of people don't count. And if these guys go do on another mission with a party member who doesn't have the buff, they get extra XP. They're just not allowed to go back to the Darkest Dungeon. Alright, let's go ahead and do trinkets. First things first. I think we've got a pretty locked-in trinket pattern for the Vestal. I could try to go for focusing on dodge, but I feel like I need damage more than everything. Need to end these combats as fast as I can. Range is good. Let's dodge down. Probably take this damage up ring, but it increases stress. We got to keep stress down as low as possible, I think. That's probably what's going to get me killed, is stress more than anything else, so I should try to focus on that. I'll do accuracy where it's possible, though. Yeah, but basically dead weight if you're trying to complete it. I'm not playing the hardest mode of this game. I believe there's a mode of this game where you only have a certain number of weeks to beat it, and I'm already way past that threshold. Get her accuracy, stress down. Probably do the sun cloak, right? Stress up, and that brings the stress back down. I always read it as R2-D2 as well. 92 gigabytes, good lord. Do I have two of those books that just give a flat accuracy buff? So it's dodge down. I don't have the plus 10 on one character. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I'm a little worried about it. Darkest Dungeon is abandoned. All heroes are not guaranteed to survive. Someone must sacrifice themselves. Okay. And I have 4 firewood, so I'm really limited in the resources I can bring. I can try to bring as much food as possible. Do shovels ever matter in here? Or is it like, the other Darkest Dungeon levels where you never need them? They don't? Okay, unfortunately I can't get rid of that slot. Yeah, it's under the mansion from the opening cutscene. Probably don't need keys either. Just maximize the slots that I'm using up, if nothing else. Probably gonna need a shitload of torches. Damn. So basically, what do I not bring? What happened to the shopkeeper? That's a good question. Ever since I first visited the Darkest Dungeon, you start getting sanity effects all through the game. His face morphs, the characters and the roster change. It's pretty cool. Alright, not happy with what I currently have in my inventory. But I think I have to leave something. I guess this is a downside to bringing these two characters. I can throw out the shovel as soon as I get in, but I don't think I get any loot inside at all. I want to bring even more torches than this, too. Definitely don't want to run out of food. I could give a couple of them the fasting seal, but makes it so they don't have to eat. +5 dodge. I'm pretty concerned about that. Do that in lieu of the stress down. Now, I wonder if that is actually effective for camping. Hey, Kevin, how's it going? I'm not gonna risk the difference in stress taken. He can function from the very back row, right? I might want him there and give him the sniper thing instead. Is there a lot of party shuffling in this level, or not really? My face cam flickered an insanity effect. What would it be? That's a good question. Give it a try. I think everyone can hit rank 4. Does everyone have the camping skills I want them to have? I should probably make that a thing. Guess I'll bring Revel as just an emergency stress recovery if it gets really bad. The downside is pretty awful. Don't think we have to worry about diseases, at least I hope not. All companions -10 stress. Therapy dog. Alright. That's not going to help me as much. I'll take wound care instead. Okay, I'm worried, but hopefully this will do.
The interminable stone holes are but an antechamber. The creature is vast beyond measure, and must be battled from within. Step over the threshold, and let the terrible truth worm its way into your mind.
Cool. And this is the penultimate quest, right? There's this one, and then there's a boss fight. If we survive it.
Aperture to realms beyond human understanding. The way is lit. The path is clear.
I love how much nastier this place gets over time, too. Alright. I am going to assume that I want to move towards the middle of this area. So given that I went right and down, I'm going to try to go down. I'm going to assume that this is an edge. It might be an incorrect assumption, I guess we'll see. Or 4 in the Darkest Dungeon. Okay. Antibody and polyps. Vanish. I can't read what they do.
Well struck.
Nice crits.
Ringing ears.
Great start.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Oh boy. Here we go. Oh boy. Gotta save my dog treats. Are there any bosses in here, or is this just endurance against regular enemies? Didn't get stunned, so that's nice. Nice dodge. There are boss-ish fights? Okay. Oh, man. I really should have invested in more accuracy. Oof. I didn't because I was like, stress is going to be a bigger problem, but I guess missing is the biggest problem of all. Oh, they dodged again. Oh my god. This is really bad. This is the first combat. Okay. Good resist. It's potentially my highest DPS character.
Sedated.
The main objective is separate from that enemy. Okay.
Their formation is broken.
Okay, that would have been nice a couple rounds ago, but I'll take it. Pretty good single target heal. So he'll die next turn if I can delay for one more. Well, I'm not going to get to heal because of that, right? Oh, good resist. Proud of you. Stun resist is very high. Okay, didn't get to act, but what are you gonna do? One more round is fine, I can live with that. I'm gonna move him to the back. Fortunately, that's not. I don't think I can change my default party order, so I'll just have to remember to do that every time.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay. So, I'm following my own logic from before. I'm going to try to avoid walls. I'm going to assume that this continues to be a wall, so I'm going to go this way. Right, I should wait until it gets underneath the tick. Thanks. That makes sense. Not a great start. At least he resisted the blight. How many darks could a darkest dungeon dark? The darkest dungeon could dark dungeons. Say about 7. Because Torchlight's not a gradient, it literally only matters at the tick marks.
A singular strike.
Okay, this guy will die on his next turn. Good dodge.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
This guy doesn't have any prot. Not great blight resist. Doesn't look all that much dark. It's dark like it's evil, maybe? What a ripoff. I'm gonna start doing party healing again. I'm just really worried about his current situation. Stress healing. It's good. Good resist. Ow. Lame. The horrors are nightmarish. You can give it that.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
No crit heals. Bummer. He'll die in his next turn. Fantastic. I don't think I'm gonna get a heal in. He tends to act pretty fast.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay, so I'm following my old logic. I'm basically taking a turn every time. I'm trying to get as inside as I can. I guess I'll go this way and see what generates. See where the walls are.
The light, the promise of safety.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's kill the thing in the back. This thing does get 2 turns. Reconstitute. Oh, lame. 15% prot? Super lame. Which nightmarish horror looks the best suited for hugging? This big beholder looking guy, he seems pretty friendly. Hey, she crit healed the correct person. Good job, Propagabler. Proud of you. Oh, I just kind of assumed that I wasn't going to need anything resistance to revelation in here. Is that going to get me in trouble?
Fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms.
Assume that guy is why I need to have the ability to hit rank 4. 88% blight resist. That sucked. This guy just has prot, so I'll whistle on him. Summon. Welp. Alright, now I know. Good heal. Woof. 24 damage. And I'll use an anti-venom since I think this fight's gonna take a while to win. Oh, I should use the thing that has a bonus against marked. I'll do that next time. Bulging Gaze. Good crit. Well done, Jahan. Ha ha! I know, right? And I didn't have enough room to bring shit because of this stupid shovel. Oof. Ouch. Okay, this is 40% damage versus marked, but it would be better. Oh, and it's a plus 10 accuracy bonus. Be good. So I should try to blight this thing at some point. Is that going to be double blight on her? Oh my god, 16 damage per round. She's in a death, or not death blow, but death's door on this turn. I wish you could use status recovery items on allies. You're always going to take a tick if it happens in combat, you know.
Terrible vistas of emptiness.
Not a great turn. Crit heal would have been great there, Propagabler. Alright, good. So much blight.
Masterfully executed.
Good crits. Teleport. Fuck that. Oh, hell no. Okay. So, even though it resummons it, I have to keep the thing in the 4th row dead. Okay. Fuck that. Like I'm still in combat. Woof. Oh, no. Not like this. No! Leave Prob alone!
No, 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 no.
I think I pretty much have to heal everyone every turn. Just the amount of damage I take. A single target heal pretty much has to crit to be turn efficient. And he'll die in his next turn at least. Oh god.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Well, you're having a bad day. Please don't target Propagabler. Thank you. Is it gonna pull? Okay, normally it would.
Continue the onslaught.
Okay, this guy's gonna die. This guy's not quite gonna die. He's closer to it.
Confidence surges.
Can I get a heal in before... Nope. I think I'm gonna camp here.
Foolish horrors.
Oh wow, that must be a
Driven into the
wall.
mud.
Alright, well, let's camp.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
25% damage up, 10% crit. We need the nighttime ambush prevention. Things are going less than optimally. That's one way to put it. Therapy dog is kind of a waste right now. Gonna get 4 more points to spend, so I could probably give her battle trance. If she gets moved around, that kind of sucks though. Do I have anything that's just straight good? Not really. Oh, I could do this random supply item. Thanks, great. Night ambushes don't happen? Oh, okay, thank you. So I don't need to waste camping skills next time.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
A character with camping skills here that I didn't really care for. Was it her? I guess the other choices aren't great. It's just all the time ambushes, exactly. Should maybe wait to do that too. Does surprise ever happen in here? Does that matter? Imagine it being all the way dark is still bad.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay, so I'm continuing on my theory. I assume those guys that warp you around... Did I lose all progress in that fight that I was in before? Like, if I went back into it, are they going to have the same health? Or is it starting over? The doors do look like anuses, and I think that's by design. It is not an accidental anus. Nice crit. White cell stock. Okay. Oh man, I don't think I have the resources. If he's gonna resummon him every single round. Jesus. Alright. Good crit heal. Well done, Propagabler. Bulging gaze means that he really looks at you. Super duper looks at you. Can maybe stun him? When are anuses ever accidental? You know, you raise a good point.
Is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Good resist. Proud of you. Keep it up. Bleed resist is decently high. Woof. Is there just a chance that he uses teleport at any time, or does it happen after a certain number of rounds? Like, do I really need to kill that thing as fast as I can?
Precision.
Good job, Brewski.
Power. Devastating blow.
Good crit. That's good. It never uses it the round that it's summoned? Okay. So I have 2 rounds to finish it off, during which I might be able to get more damage in. Thanks. Good dodge. We really don't want that to hit. The blight on it is awful. Ugh, stop missing with that attack. I really need you to not miss. Very important. Woof. I'm just gonna try to let it go, since there's only one person in danger right now. Right in the eye. Ow. Alright, so much for that plan of letting the blight go to conserve anti-venom. That does not hit both of them. Oh, he's got 1 hit point. Oh, no bleed. No! Don't do that. Do not do that. You son of a bitch. Oh, no, don't hit him again. Oh. Okay. Oh, man. Things aren't great. He's got 1 hit point again. I gotta do this to kill the thing in the back. Yeah.
A momentary abatement.
God, this enemy sucks. Learned my lesson, game. Get the prot down. It's gonna resummon this turn, isn't it? Yep. How many eyes does one monster really need? No, ask flies. I guess flies have a compound eye. Compound eyes. Oh, good resist. That would have sucked. Okay, I need to get her. Don't reconstitute it! Don't crit heal it! Don't give it a prot buff! Jesus! Oh, really? There's nothing better to save them for? Okay. Oh my god, she's missed 3 Iron Swans. Why is she missing? Do they just have really high dodge? I guess 39 dodge isn't tiny.
A powerful blow.
Well, now there's a bleed on him at least. Damage down is pretty shitty too. Okay, that's good. Her accuracy bonus from that is helping a lot as well. Yep, resummon. We'll see how it is. Glad this guy is bled. Uh-oh. Okay. I think that might have a lower blight chance if it targets more than one person. Hard to be sure. Miss? Good job. So it already acted, but it might warp me next turn, so I gotta start thinking of getting rid of it. I should probably go ahead and Iron Swan it just to be safe. And miss again. Maybe I shouldn't have her Iron Swan. Her accuracy is so bad that it doesn't really matter. Oh man. Yuck. Another bleed maybe? 6 damage. Okay, it'll die. Good. Trying to get that blight damage buff. Alright, cool. And it debuffed the blight chance. That's good.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Treats are already run out, which is too bad.
Soothed Sedated.
That extra 1 healing from that Vestal building is really helping to pay the bills right now. It has 7 damage of dot on it right now, and it acts twice per turn. So I guess this thing is pretty weak against dots if you can land them, since you get to do the damage fairly fast, and so that goes twice. Don't do that. At least it didn't crit that time. Good job.
Quakes.
Yeah, that accuracy buff is really helping out a lot. I think I got a target whistle and his prot's too high right now. Or I could try to bleed him some more. Let's do this. Good job resisting the blight. Stop that! Man, these fights suck. He's buffing his prod every time he does that, isn't he? Golly. Alright, he'll die next turn, at least. I got a target whistle now. Just that he's actually killable. Wouldn't that be nice?
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
This is actually the best possible situation for him to be alive with a blight on him that will kill him, right? Then I get another chance to damage him before he resummons. And self-heal. Okay, well that was just a random battle. Jesus. 16 damage.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I'm gonna keep trying to move away from the edges is my strategy here. I guess I don't know what the edges are, but I assume going this way. Alright. So it's a palette swap with the antibody. The antibody does not do the same thing. Good to know. Good dodge. Oh, don't get stunned by that. Don't get stunned by that. Oh no, that's bad. Oh dear. That's really bad in this fight because of all of her buffs with being in the front row. And I have 2 stunned party members. That's extremely bad. Move her back a row? No! Now you miss. Good dodge. I was really worried about that. She has a damage penalty when she's not in the front because of that camp skill I use. Good stun resist. Alright, he'll die to bleed. He'll die to bleed. He won't die to bleed, but that's okay. Good, 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 good. A death by inches.
Soothed.
Sedated?
Sedated.
I gotta go for the kill here. I can't take more damage and stuns from that thing. Summons another big guy, right?
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
It's definitely a trick of the light. 100%. All the way. This room looks different from the other ones. Alright. Gotta kill the thing in the back. You said I can pretty safely use treats whenever I run into this particular encounter? Just because it's scary no matter what, I guess. Okay. Brought down. So does this dungeon have any curios or pickups? Oh, quest location. Alright, so there's got to be another step after this. Let's keep killing this thing in the back. Good. I mean, they're really good at resisting that so far. Have I considered winning? Well, it's on my priorities list. I'd like to try to. If it's not too much trouble. Try that in Dark Souls. I know, right? It's hot tips. From Prop, Yahan, and Andrea. Just keep stacking that accuracy buff so I never miss that thing. Don't actually need a heal this turn for once. I'll try to nuke this guy, I guess. That thing in the background. View of the cosmos? I don't think that marking him is actually worth it. I rarely get to actually hit him with the other characters, so I should just try to stack bleeds. Oh, he only summons with his first action. Okay, that's useful to know. Try to get Blight on him if I can. My dice. It's a bit of a, I think it's like a 50-50 with her default Blight chance. Keep up the big party heals.
Diminished.
Good dodge. Don't you dare displace me. Good job. Well done. He'll resummon immediately, but at least he won't be damaging on this turn. Okay, so I think I'm gonna camp after this room. Hold on. Let's do this. But I like having bleed on him. That was not so good. Is that gonna be enough to kill him on his turn? It is, so hopefully he gets to go first. Just keep nuking down the boss with as much bleed as we can. Ah, bummer. So he'll resummon him, but I guess he's not hurting me when he does that. He's slowly dying in the process.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Keep hitting this thing right in the eye.
Brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Skill. 38. Okay. Turn order was unfortunate there. It's too bad. Oh, it gives him a damage buff. Gross. Oh, lame. Now Iron Swan's missing again. Seems like the move chance on that's pretty poor. I don't think it's ever landed, fortunately. Now he resisted the bleed. Gross. Uh-oh. Ow! Okay, that's a lot of damage. I think I have to anti-venom it. Kill this thing in the back. Oh shit. Oh no! Ugh. Ugh. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure I have to be in that room eventually, so... Missing with Iron Swan? Stop it. Stop missing in general. I swear I removed all the really bad quirks and stuff from her. Hopefully the combat in that room remembers my progress. Yeah, other stuff doesn't matter. Go home, Yahan, you're drunk. Exactly. I think I'm gonna rest again after this encounter here. See if maybe I can stun this thing? It's probably not worth it.
Seize this momentum.
Okay.
Push on to the task's end.
Oh man, that gave me a really big scout there.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight.
You said there are no nighttime ambushes here?
Companionship.
Do the crit up. I wish I had an accuracy up in here. Okay, good to know. Take the stress down. Oh, the accuracy. Yeah, alright, good. Hopefully that'll be enough. We'll see. Okay. Just get back straight down to that path. I'm gonna try to anyway. God, this place is huge. Probably a boss in here, right? Or a fight at least. Yeah, okay. It's not a mammoth cyst though, thank God. Good dodge. Good crit. Keep that up, please. Nice. Iron Swan. The accuracy buff. Hopefully that... I think it should last enough for me to get back to that room. There's not a turn order preview. There's a little line next to health if a character hasn't acted yet, so that's what that line means. So you can estimate who's going to go. You can see their speed. It's like there's a roll on every turn to see who goes first that's modified by speed. So if your speed is really high, it could exceed the range of the roll and you can kind of be guaranteed to go first.
The wounds of war can be healed.
That's part of the risk that you take, though. You can never be sure. It's 3 damage. She's in a not quite. His speed is like 12. My character's speeds are in like the 10-ish range. It rerolls every turn modified by speed. I know that this guy can still go because he still has a little line. Yeah. Good job. Took a risk there and it was worth it. Good dodge. Proud of you. Probably could have delayed and got another heal off there, but it wouldn't have made that big of a difference.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So I want to try making it back to that center room. Hopefully the thing hasn't healed back to full. Nice crit. Good job, Jahan. Yeah, those crit buffs pay off sometimes. That's fine, you can use fetch on her. Good job, wow. That was a hell of a round. Do that again, please.
This expedition at least promises success.
Everyone's stress-free, which is exciting. We did focus on giving everyone stress-down trinkets. And every time we've camped, we've focused on removing it as well. I'm already low on resources, though. Probably should have brought more anti-venoms and bandages. I don't think I've gotten hit by bleed once, but that mammoth cyst hits really hard with blight. Teleport move is what if we made a metal slime boss, right? Alright. Come on, keep your damage dealt so far. It did, thank God. I did not expect that. That's so kind of them. Oh, I was hoping to kill it with her and get some damage from everybody else. I gotta do it. Sucks, but... Bleed, please? Shit. Good dodge. Proud of you. Its dodge is so high. Woof. Good job. Well done. He's gonna resummon him immediately, but... oh well. 5 damage per round, okay. Risk the blight again, maybe with a crit? Okay, but he is less resistant to blight now, so I can probably land it next time she gets to attack and doesn't have to kill the thing in the back. Bulging gaze. Super looking at you. Ugh, don't do that. Buffing his prot, it's the worst. I see why you said you should use the dog treats against this guy. And missing with that is so punishing. Okay, that was worth doing. I think I have to hit it with the Houndmaster. I can't afford to get ported out of here again. It sucks. I want to be using Hound's Harry to at least get some more bleed on the boss, but... good dodge. Blight's not so great. Oh, and its Blight resist is already back up. Shit. I don't have a lot of turns to get that damage in there, unfortunately. I need to decide, do I use an anti-venom? I think I'm going to use one, but then I have to be really stingy with my last two. I probably have to save them for the Vestal. Much as I hate doing that. Bleed skill chance up, well that helps. Stop that! Don't crit heal him! Ugh. You are the worst. Oh, he dodged it, son of a bitch. Alright, so... I have to land it with, I have to land Iron Swan, or we're totally screwed, because he'll probably teleport us next round. So I have to do at least 6 damage to him. Whew, okay. It's good timing. Okay. I should just give up on Blight. I should just do pick to the face, I think. It's clearly not going to happen. I don't think I'm going to get 2 consecutive turns that I can use that attack to take advantage of the Blight resist debuff. Especially since he acts so many times in a turn. Alright, at least she didn't miss. Oh, uh-oh. This is a better cadence to be on, though, because I think if it summons it, it doesn't get to act on the turn that it summoned it. So that gives me more time to kill it, sort of. Oh, there's a seam sale going on right now? I'm kidding. Okay, but he has 1 hit point, so... I could try to use Hound's Harry, maybe. I guess I could try to hit him with her, but her accuracy is penalized from Death's Door. I gotta do it. Very friendly. Hey, what's up, friend? Okay. Whew. So let's camp here after we see what this deal is. That's it? Oh my god. Hold on. Hi, Ben. Okay, so what happened here? I was going this way, and I was going to keep going down, and I got teleported here, and I just tried to meet myself back in the middle from where I started, and I happened to just walk to the exit. Hey, thanks, Aki. Appreciate it. I really did not think that was good.
You're super awesome.
Hey, Ben. Can I get an angle where I look less fat? He's so little. That's fantastic. Okay, well, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Hi, Ben.
Hi.
What's up, Marty? That's Ben.
Hi.
No, Cammy, that's Ben.
Hi. You.
Listen, there you go, Ben. Block my form. He got the creeping cough. Man, I don't think I deserve that.
At last,
So,
the twisted heart of the
how many
world
rooms
is
are in that
laid
dungeon?
bare. For sword or supplication.
I give you 4 campfires. I feel like I really needed to use 2. So if I had gotten lost against... If I had to fight even 1 more of those mammoth cysts, I would have been hosed. Well-balanced party that can hit most positions freely. Okay, let me review who my potential characters are. There's no Hunger or Torchlight. Crimson Curse won't matter. Okay. So I could take Serpet, can hit all ranks. Maybe not a Leper, because Leper can only hit the front 2. Probably take Mustache Girl, because I need a healer. Crusader? Or only with Holy Lance, right? So that's not great. There are 4 wings to the Darkest Dungeon. So we still have to do the last 2. I guess Flagellant can hit front and back. Not super hard. Take Goku to the Darkest Dungeon, that probably help. Alright, and everyone gets a free stress heal at the end too, that's nice. Fits. Well, let me start putting a party together and see if it makes sense. Hold on. So I could do Serpet, Mustache Girl, Kai Grandma, and Leon? So he can hit every row, right? And I have 2 sources of healing. Or is that not great? I don't know if that's high enough DPS for what I'm attempting. That looks like that could work. Okay. Gotta bring some blood. Look what else is going on in town real quick. Nothing I care about there. There's no camping either. Super darkest sanguine dungeon of dark, evil, bad blood. On the Shadowfell. No camps. Okay. Is there any other buildings I can make? Just last chance, right? No, just the Jester one. I don't have a Jester. I'll try this party then. We'll see. I haven't looked into this at all. All I know is that it's just a boss fight, right? Stress probably doesn't matter. Maybe we should go all in on damage. Is this thing... It's probably Eldritch, right? No torchlight, so torch is considered max, so Suncloak can work. Let's do Bleed Chance, I guess. I think he has a couple sources of that. Oh, Deathblow Resist, maybe. Seems like the time to do it, right? I'm gonna worry about his healing skills too much. Take the max HP out. Move Resist could be nice if I need him to be able to function. So you can do this from... I guess if he gets moved, he can only damage from the front, so he's as bad as the leper in that respect. Maybe he's not great. Guess we'll see. Ben. So furry. You get a Chivo if you take the starting Crusader and Highwayman. Oh, that's cool. I think they're long dead. Or maybe I renamed them. I don't know who they are. So maybe if I didn't take him, who would I take instead? My other characters... I mean, I guess I can take a Crusader. I think Kevin was my first... the original Crusader. So would Crusader be bad, given that they have Holy Lance to hit the other rows? This party's fine? Okay. So I'll give it a shot. So optimal. Alright, so... let me finish putting trinkets on. Forget. I guess I'm less worried about dying in this one, because since it's just a short boss fight, I can put another party together pretty decently quickly. I was much more worried about the really long dungeon. So we'll give this a shot. Torn on whether to give him healing, you know, give him the accuracy. Take accuracy and stress down. And then maybe the thing that's just dodge. Sure. It's a good question. Thank you for double checking. It's gonna matter. 5. Yes, the skills that I'm bringing. Kill the Heart of Darkness. Okay. Oh, wait, we said food's irrelevant, right? So the only thing I could bring is anti-venom, bandages, medicinal herbs, holy water. Torches don't matter. I should bring blood for them. So I'll just bring a full stack. Just throw stuff out. Laudanum. And, oops. Pipe in. Yeah, they don't have the level 4 skill equipped though. I just bring all the Aegis scales. We'll be done after this run. I forget how shard dust works. I don't think I ever got a chance to use it. I can use food for healing. Alright, I don't have any other spaces to put it in. I'll just bring all the torches too. Oh, thanks, Mega Man. Redeem. Good looking out. Six, six, six. Number of the beast. Stack of blood. All the Aegis scales. Real this time. Darkest dungeon. I like the lack of text. That's cool. Alright.
You know what that is?
There might be narration in here if there isn't stuff.
You know what to the end,
Wait for the
right?
song to finish.
It's the boss. You ready?
It's the ancestor. Okay, I'll wait.
Finally, it's the long hallway at the end
It's
of the
cool.
game.
Classic too.
Not a cliche, judge the day. The boss is right this way, can't let him slip away.
It's my man Mary.
Join me in the long hallway, hallway, hallway. It's the long hallway, hallway, hallway. The long hallway. It's a pretty cool trope.
In all my terrible researches, what I sought was a glimpse behind the veil, a crumb of cosmic truth.
He counts as an obstacle.
I found it here. And in that moment of brain-blasting realization, I ceased to be a man and became a herald, an avatar of the crawling chaos.
Cool. Can I use a shovel on the ancestor? He's an emotional obstacle. We're gonna have to fight the ancestor.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Although actually it was sort of obvious.
It's cool though. It's correct. Alright. Yes, yes.
Life feeds on life.
Already taken damage.
In your
It's gonna read and bring me food, right?
family
It doesn't work in the
redemption,
combat.
You consume those who rally to your cause, and in so doing, you strengthen the thing, accelerating the end. This is as it should be. It is why you are here.
It's like purple swirling chaos stars, Andrea. It'd be kind of boring if it was just black, right? It's filled with dark matter, you just can't see it. Those are nega stars made out of dark matter, exactly. I'm gonna try to save this for the
We are
Bloodlust buff.
chained here forever, you and I, at the end of the world. Free yourself, rouse the thing, and embrace the ineffable cosmic hideousness that lives within us all.
It's so dark. How dark is it? Okay. Across the board.
You still foolishly consider yourself an entity separate from the whole. I know better. And
Perfect replication.
I will show you.
Alright, so one of them is real, I guess. Oh, maybe not. Disregard. Should try to hit all of them. Time heals all. Lame. Yeah, like that. You foolishly consider yourself an entity separate from the whole. Oh, okay. The one in the back is the one that's immune. I can damage the front three, though. Got it. Reunion. That's cool. I should try to just burn one of them down. I don't think he can res them. He should die. Well, no, he won't die to bleed because this heal's gonna get off first. Shit. Okay, it's one down. I like his waiting fingers. Yeah, little drumming fingers. We are the same. Oh, cool. I like that. That's a lot of stress. Good crit. The unquenchable fire of the stars. Perfect reproduction. Okay, I see. Imperfect reflection. Nice. I feel like I would have done it in the opposite order. I would have made this the imperfect reflection. They're decently. Stun resist isn't incredible. Okay, he's taking damage as he summons them. That's cool. Gotcha. I like it. Sporadic reproduction. Awash in crimson, blah blah blah. Ah, lame. I gotta get that accuracy out there. She really doesn't like considering that she's the same. He's probably gonna get healed, right? Try to kill him. Good. It chooses. Oh, nice stun though. Interesting that it always spawns from the front. Gotcha. Okay. Ah, bummer. Man. Serp, get your shit together. Stop missing. Leave Mustache Girl alone. She's gonna have a heart attack over here. God, it's 5 misses. Yeah, it'll die if the Ancestor doesn't get to go first. We'll see. It's fine. Didn't die to bleed. Good show. I'll go ahead and heal his turn. Alright, Serp didn't miss. Good job. Imperfector and imperfector, right. Alright, come on, virtues. Best time to have a virtue! You didn't. You didn't have a virtue. Anti-cell. I decide for myself. Yeah, alright. Well, whatever. Nice crit. I've said something feels off about this fight, and it's the fact that the Ancestor isn't talking about confidence surging as the enemy crumbles. I guess it wouldn't really be appropriate, right? He'll die to bleed. Nice crit. Good job, Serp. I take back everything I said. Yucky. Alright, so he's down to 1 hit point, so I'm gonna keep killing his clones. I strike for the light. Oh man, what happens next?
The flesh is
He gets
fluid.
really tall.
It can be changed,
Absolute
reshaped,
nothingness.
remade.
Okay, so he's always in the back. Or maybe he moves around and the nothingness is just in the way. That's interesting. Unmake them all. Oh, that was cool. The animation was awesome. Oh, I didn't get a chance to Iron Swan him when he was in the back. Okay. That's cool. He has no prot. Don't do that. Oh man, seriously, don't do that. Yeah, that looked painful. That's a good way to put it. Oh, you got a stress heal. Take it. Oh, it's when he's getting hit. Embrace futility. Staggering force. Good resist on whatever the other thing was. Not a great heal. There's a presence here. You think so? Thanks, Mustache Girl. Inside Out too. This is bleed resist is pretty bad. That's such a cool animation. Alright, lots of bleed in here. Not a lot of blight so far. Refuses to bandage. Lame. Okay, he is Eldritch, that makes sense. Now I can Iron Swan. Crit! Or, you know, miss again. Crit! No. At least you didn't miss. Did I go for early fix? Should have bandaged it off. This is a cool way to do the boss, make sure that you can hit every rank. Saying crit doesn't cause crits. Can you be 100% sure of that? Maybe this game is listening to my microphone. Maybe it cares. Ugh. Serp. Embarrassing yourself. The light is enough for me. Is it though? Is it really? Good dodge. Oh, really, Ikupo? That's awesome. I mean, that's horrible, but that's awesome. You have to be the foreboding narrator. Yeah, you've heard the quotes so many times. You should just know what they are. That'd be great. Soothed, sedated. Your cat would get you killed. Nice crit. Miss again. There it is. Oh, he's just at 0 HP now. Interesting. Probably because he has to take a turn. Oh, that's what he actually looks like.
The flesh is immortal. It is undying. Pray it does not take too hideous a form.
Hey, he's talking again. He blighted me just from hitting him. Screw that. The final boss of Slay the Spire also a heart. Good job, Mustache Girl. Yes, yes, Awash and Crimson, blah blah blah. I can still Iron Swan it. Great. I think it's better damage, right? 9% crit. Oh, I guess it's the same, it's just higher crit chance. Now, I think that they released Act 4 for Slay the Spire yesterday. Now you actually fight the heart. Crit? There it is. Good job, sir. Yeah. I haven't got to it yet, but... I think the game is finished now. That's what happens when you don't check idea. Making a deal with the devil.
Behold
Whoa.
the heart of the world.
That's cool.
Progenitor of life, father and mother, alpha and omega.
That's
our
cool.
creator and our destroyer.
Oh wow, I don't know what just got cleared, but if you would like to talk about things that haven't happened yet in the game, type exclamation point hide before your message. It'll prevent me from seeing it. Come unto your maker. I have to choose the target? Send me to hell then. I've waited long for this. Don't take it from me. Face of my tormentor, come. Huh. Surge, I would talk in exclamation point hide before your message so I don't see it. Assume you were talking about this event here. Alright, seems like they want it the most. Oh! Can you resist that, or is that an instant kill? I assume it's just you are going to end up sacrificing your party to win here. That's cool. Yeah, just use hide to play it safe. Even mentioning something upcoming lets me know that something's coming. No way you can discuss it with chat and I won't be able to see it. Thanks. No worries. Come unto your maker. I think I'm actually going to send her, because stress is already so high, and I can still heal with him in a pinch. That's great. You're not in this one, Propagable. You refused to go back into the Darkest Dungeon. That was a Mustache Girl who just died. That's cool. So you have to sacrifice 2 people no matter what. I like it.
Victory. A hollow and ridiculous notion. We are born of this thing, made from it, and we will be returned.
Oh yeah, is that usually harder? I just got a lot of crits all of a sudden at the very end.
The great family of
The
man.
Eldritch buff helped, and all the blight I stacked from the previous
Fusion
phase.
of errant flesh. Multiplying, swarming, living, dying, until the stars align in their inexorable formation. What sleeps is roused once more.
That's cool.
Hatch from this fragile shell of earth and rock and bring our inescapable end. So seek solace in a manner befitting your lineage, and take up your obligatory vigil, haunted forever by that sickening prose echoing through the infinite blackness of space and time. Ruin has come to our family.
Cool. That was pretty awesome. A great way to end it. No credits? So what happens if I pick up my character again? Does it just keep going? Darkest Dungeon 2 in space. Such haste.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Darkest Dungeon's not interesting. So to become available again after doing more quests in the area. Yeah, I really like the ending with the same quote. The book ending is pretty cool. That was awesome. Cool. Well, thanks, guys. We're going to play FTL next. I'm going to take a short break to swap over, run to the restroom. I'll be back in a little bit. Thanks for enjoying Darkest Dungeon. That was a lot of fun. Game's really good. Yeah, I like that the final boss was kind of a victory lap. I guess we'll talk a little bit before I switch here. Usually I'd get to talk about my thoughts on the game during the credits. I like that the final boss was a victory lap. I thought that was appropriate. The first 2 wings of the Darkest Dungeon were really brutal, and I just happened to really luck out on the 3rd wing that the enemy teleported me like right outside the final room. I thought that game was really good. It's like I said, it's risk reward. The game, it's heavily worth playing, especially if you're into turn-based RPGs and informed decision making. Yeah, I look forward to playing it more off stream now that I've beaten it. I might try it on a harder difficulty. Maybe I'll record some of that and throw it on YouTube. But yeah, if you like difficult games, if you like turn-based RPGs, and you like roguelikes, it seems like Darkest Dungeon should be on your list. And soon we're going to switch to another roguelike FTL, but give me 5 minutes or so to get stuff set up.